Hello guys and girls. This is a video I'm doing for Jeep. He saw in my videos my, what do you call it? I guess it's a brooch. It's a clothing pin that goes through a blanket or something and holds it together. So stick it through the fabric. I have a piece of fabric here. It goes easier through wool and stuff like that, but basically push it through, and by the opening here you can twist it over, and when you unfold it, it stays in place, so you can connect two pieces of fabric with it that way. Another one is this one. I've seen Bronze Age buckles or pins like this. It's also a blanket pin like this one. There are variations of these going through the history of us. So, and I'm gonna make this one at least. I'll see about this one. So, what you need is wire, of course. And how thick the wire is, the more tools you will need, maybe even a forge. In this case it's just a 1/12 of an inch, or 2 millimeters roughly. It is 2 millimeters, but it's roughly a 1/12 of an inch. So you want to gauge the wire. That's what we're going to do now. So as you can see, I moved the pipe over to the vise, and I'm just gonna cut the length of the wire, and of course remember goggles and air protection will come in handy when I start banging. So what I do, just wrap it around, try to get a nice even wrap. This will have to be adjusted later on, but and the diameter of it also will be dictated by the thickness of the wire. So if you have a tiny wire like this and you wrap it around a big circumference, it's not going to be very strong. If you wrap it around something smaller, it will be stronger in comparison. So that might be of use. I'm just gonna manipulate this with a polythong tongue, and it's called polygrip in Swedish, so I guess it's a polygrip. Now I'm just gonna cut off the huge like so. Now it looks like this, and it's nothing like this, of course. This will be the chain, or the pin. So we can start with a pin just to show you the technique. So use an anvil or something. Just gonna start with straightening out the wire. It's of course easier if you hold it with a pair of pliers. I never get used to working behind the camera and doing stuff at the same time. That's straight enough, and I'm just gonna start pounding it. So I'm gonna move you over and lower your volume. It's really hot now, so you will burn yourself after, just after. And I'm just gonna come in and try and manipulate it with this pair of pliers. This is stainless steel wire, so it's quite hard. And what you can do if you have a torch, not a British torch, but a propane torch or something, so you can come in, or I guess, yeah, you can come in and warm it up afterwards. That will soften the metal. What I've done now is set harden it by compressing the metal, so it's quite hard. It's hard in the first place, but it's harder still now. Now you come in and just hold it. Pound it over a bit. And gonna keep doing that until I get it to roll over like that. And then I'm gonna close it over the ring. So getting pretty close. I'm not gonna have the pin on while I do the scrolls on this one. So that's next. And then it's just a matter of doing the same, trying to gauge the length of the piece. And as you know, pi is 3.14, so if I want a circumference of 5 millimeters, it should be 15. 3 times 5. So I'm going to cut it off there. And now it's just a case of rolling it up. You could tighten this up with a... You could tidy it up with a file or something. I'm not gonna bother. So I just want to start my roll with the pliers. And then I can work the bend with the hammer. So if I want it to roll over more, I can come in again with the pliers, roll it a bit. Trying to make it neat, but it's something like that. And when you, as you see on this one, this one is going to be a bit bigger, but I guess it's okay. But then it's just a case of bending it, in again. Might have to manipulate it over with the hammer over the pipe. It's not a thick gauge pipe, so it can't stand too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna attach the pin, and I'll bring it back then. So I've tidied it up a bit, and that's something you can work with. If you do like 10 of them, they will eventually look good, but the function is there. So what you want to do before you attach it is to sharpen it. And there's of course a lot of ways to do that, and I'm gonna just do it off camera and cut you back. So I'm done with the grinding, and would just have been loud and annoying, so that's about it. Let's see. We attach it as before when we dry fitted it. Put it on a handle or something, and when I bait it down, I want to try. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna try and hit it here. I think I'm gonna roll it a bit with. It's just basically do whatever you need to do to get it done. There it is. If you're a silversmith or a goldsmith, you would probably be a lot better at this. I hope. And that's another thing, hitting your thumb while you're filming. That's a big one. Trying to see what you're doing. Now it's pretty straight. What I like to do is to put a curve in it. That way when you pick up the fabric, it doesn't have to ride as high. You don't, yeah, might make sense. And then the tip jets out into the environment. So I want to bend it back, and that way it's neat and tidy. This is a fairly long pin. It doesn't have to be that long. Just has to reach over the rim. It can flex, of course, so make it a little bit bigger. It doesn't hurt. So I hope that helps, and it was a requested video by Jeep over at the Corner Challenge. So hope it helps, Jeep. Thank you for watching. See you next one. I will be doing the other buckle in another pin in another video. See you next time.